What's good? On a Sunday night like this, I could be in a club right now. Anywhere in the world right now. But I'm right here with you. Anyhow, yes, this week with Let's Jam Music. Just giving you what I usually do, you know. I usually post twice a week, but I guess I gotta pick up the pace because this is just one video this week. Anyhow, a lot went on. New package. Yes. You already know we gotta keep the promotion going. We gotta keep the vibe going. You can't stop the grind. You can't stop the hustle. Big up yourself, young lady. She love what I got going on, and you know she actually loves the car as well. Yes. Had to stop at the gym. Muscle ups. For some reason, man, that definitely get my blood going. You know, a lot of fast twitch muscle fibers are being activated. In case you don't know what fast twitch muscle fibers is, those are those muscle fibers in your body that make you react faster. Think about it in the sense of you could have the body of a sprinter, or you could have the body of a long distance runner. So this gives you that sprinter speed, you know? Yes, definitely challenging myself. Happy birthday to my boy Tokyo. I don't know if you've seen a song that I got on YouTube right now. The song is called Lai Lai. Check it out. The song features Tokyo, and his birthday was 2 days ago. So check out Tokyo on IG and wish my boy happy birthday. We appreciate that. Big up yourself, King. Big up yourself, King. More blessings, more life, and prosperity. That's what I'm wishing you, brother. And yeah, he's in some place right now. I'm watching this man's IG. I'm kind of jealous. Dude, I need to get the hell over to America. Yes, sir. And this is me and the team, me and the fam, Righteous, my boy Study, Deanna Reed. You already know, man. This boy fuck with this man fuck with the vibe, and it was just showing support. Yes, Let's Jam Music. You already know we're all over the place. We're all over the place. Can't stop the grind. Can't stop the hustle. We just independent with it, man. I mean, we're not waiting for a record deal. We don't need a record deal. I'm not even trying to get a record deal. Like, Let's Jam Music is our record company. That is my record company, and I'm the CEO. So, you know, so when you see me out there pushing the records, all I'm doing is promoting my business, okay? And that's just what it is. Thanks for everybody who is supporting and buying the CDs, and those who are subscribing to the YouTube channel and adding the Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, Deezer. You know, we're on all platforms, even though we still touching the streets. And I turned around so our impact felt. What an impact my punchlines have felt. That was a line from one of my songs. I never released it. But I got a lot of flows I never released, by the way.
And there's a funny looking man on the backside. Really? Yeah. I think I look good.
You gotta listen to this. My man had a lot of good stuff to
What I was saying was, it's just that, you know, for young up-and-coming artists coming up in the industry, you gotta watch. Pay attention to your contracts and watch. You feel good when you get a contract, you know what I'm saying? True. Because you didn't have that coming up. But it shows that you put in your work and you put your time in. So when you put your time and all that in, now it's time for you to shine. When it's time for you to shine, you're always gonna have haters. You're always gonna have haters. But when you keep the man upstairs above in your heart, and he's molding your moves and all that, you're going to have exactly what you need. You're going to have the protection, but still, there's always going to be haters. But at the same time, the situation with Dolph and how everything played out, people not paying attention to the label. And the question that you asked, well, how is it that the label has something to do with that?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what shot over everybody?
But even not signed to a label, how do that label benefit from what happened to you as an independent artist?
The label benefits from the independent artist because, for one, that's the only label thus far that says, okay, hey, well, you own your own masters. Prince. Now, this, not even rap, but this is going back to R&B and hip hop before it got to the rap and all that. You had Prince, you had Michael Jackson. They all had their own.
What, you think is gonna start a trend or something?
No, what as far as owning your own? No. Well, let me say this. You saying is it gonna start a trend? No. What I want to say about that is they are trying to up and newcomer artists. They trying to give them more more intellect on knowing the industry within.
Oh, yeah, educating the masses.
And knowing the industry within, if you own your own masters, all your money comes to you.
Facts.
Now, still, although you have a company out there or a label that says, okay, you own your own masters, they gonna tell you that. They selling you that. They want you to have your own money, but you still up under a cap roof. There are certain things you can do and what you can't do, and when you get to that certain point, dude, is
so you got to sign a deal, bro.
Look, I'm saying you gonna sign a deal, but
independent, baby, we're not signing no deals.
Yeah, you're gonna get to that certain level, but when you start seeing that diamond symbol, it's Illuminati.
Then it's time to go to Africa, like Dave Chappelle said.
Get the hell out of there, right?
It's like, all right, nigga, I'm
but
going.
Seriously, but this is what people not understanding. Now, as far as Illuminati, everybody been hearing it. All the rappers go through it. Whole lot of, and it's been around for years and years and years. Now, I was looking at a blog the other day, and like I said, it was an older cat that was saying, man, look, this is what's flying over everybody's head. It's the industry that they're not going to show you what they're going to do. They're not going to tell you what they're going to do. When you sit back, I mean, hey, when you think you getting above the box, meaning you put inside the box, you know what I'm saying, for you to get what you want. And I'm not biting on what I've seen and what I've heard on which kind, but it makes all the sense in the world. Meaning, prime example, Young Dolph, independent. He been doing his thing for years, but when he decided to take it to another level behind closed doors, nobody knew about that until the little beef came out with Soulja Boy. When Soulja Boy somehow, he exposed him. No, Dolph ain't independent. I'm independent. I do all my own record label, and I do this and I do that. Blah blah blah. That's when Dolph came out and said, okay, nah. Dolph put him on Front Street when he came out and said something back to him media. Man, what you talking about? That's when something happened to him, and one of his artists said, his artist and everybody see the video that's floating around now. His artist said, man, look, I talked to my man Dolph 2 days ago.
Okay. 4
days after he came out and said that, okay, he wanted to buy Empire. He had enough money to purchase 50%. He had enough money to purchase Empire, but they saying he had enough money to purchase 50% of Empire.
50%?
So, why would you want to purchase 50% of Empire on the labeling part of what he was on, how the man was getting paid when doing extra stuff on his videos and all that other stuff. Now, you can't be bigger than the biggest man. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to a certain extent, some people look at it as if, from a label standpoint, oh no, you being disrespectful. So from a label standpoint, now,
but if my
I think it's time to get you out of the way. Now, back to the question of what you was asking. How do they? Yeah, that car loud. How do they
benefit?
How do they benefit from that?
Yes,
they benefit from it because they got a contract on you for you. If you my artist, I'm gonna have a contract on you for making sure that you are safe if something happened to you. Blah blah blah. This and that. If you die, the company benefits from it.
Wow.
His wife, his kids, they don't benefit from it from 100%. The company does. If you a $1 billion, I'm gonna say billion, 2 billion, 3 billion, 10 billion. If you $100 billion artist, and you making the money that you making, guess what? The old saying goes, hey, sometimes you worth more to a person dead than you are alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
my man is saying some true shit, bro.
That's facts. I'm not in no music industry. I'm not in anything. But, I'm just a person that, and it's not just Young Dolph and all the, some guys I follow, some guys I don't follow. But I like the music. But what he speak about, the man rapping from his experience. He raps from his experience. Everything is the truth about what he's saying and this and that. And he just, that's what makes him. That's what makes people in the street from Memphis love him for him.
Because they can relate.
That's right. And he can relate from them. But guess what? It's not only about that. This man, although the money he was making, and he got so many interviews, he said, man, I don't care about the money. The man always gave back. It was about his heart, giving back to people that didn't have, that he saw the struggle that they saw when he was coming up.
It's funny, right?
And the same thing.
His interview with Breakfast Club, I watched it. He was just talking about how he started doing this. He pull up on the street, right? He said he was selling his own CDs, right? At first, his friends was like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing? Niggas don't listen to CDs no more." But when they saw he was serious, they joined him. They started helping him sell this shit. I'm like, yo, that inspired me so much.
That's where your grind has to come from, because although you want to get there, and you thinking about, okay, industry-wise, label, this and that, they're going to help you do this. Sometimes you got to self-promote. When you self-promote and put your own hard work in and you see what it takes, and it ain't no different than what Master P did. Master P did the same thing starting out. I ain't trying to tell y'all how old I am, but at the same time, I mean, it's just facts. Master P did the same thing starting out. And when Master P did that starting out, guess what? Man, hey,
Jay-Z did the same shit.
Master P, it's a whole list of them. You know what I'm saying?
Selling out the trunk, all
you
that.
just can't sit back and say, man, hey, I'm waiting on the industry.
Good luck.
Waiting on the label to say, you
You're
know
gonna
what,
wait
boom,
forever.
put me out there, blah, blah.
You're gonna wait forever.
You gotta make your own destiny. You gotta make your own destiny. And the destiny that you make, and I wanna say this to everybody, man, regardless of what you do, keep the Lord first. You keep the Lord first, you're going to go through some tough times. You're going to go through some bad times, rough times. But guess what? Keep the Lord first, and he's going to make things happen for you, because he sees your intentions of your heart, and he also knows you.
Yes.
For one, that's your father.
Amen to that, brother. Thank you so much, bro.
Now, look, hey, you keep doing what you're doing.
Man, he said a lot of real stuff during that small conversation we had. He actually purchased my CD as well a while back. I just ran into him a second time. Yes, fuck with it. That is another song of mine that is coming up on a hard copy album. I need to go ahead and release that album and stop talking about it, because all the songs are done already. Anyhow, don't forget to share my videos, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Pick up yourself and stay blessed.